Hey guys, I always look fruity because this weather is kind of sucky, so I'm trying to stay comfortable and warm. So today we will be replacing a wheel hub and bearing on a 2006 Chevy Impala. And this is the side we're working on. This is the tire we will be removing. And this is where we're going to be replacing everything. So with safety in mind, we'll put some wheel stops back there. Ignore the hood being opened. That was the thermostat job, which you could look and find on YouTube. But we're gonna lift up this side and take off this tire. So you guys can see this whole side is wet because I was just driving it and it's wet out. So what we're gonna do is disconnect the caliper from the disc right here with this bolt. I will tell you guys what size that is, size 15. And then hopefully with the whole assembly, including the rotor, we'll just pull it off and put it to the side on this piece of wood. And that should give us access to the hub and bearing. Took off the caliper, and because we're not doing a brake job, it should slide back on right away. In order to get the rotor off, you need to unscrew this little guy. And this little guy lives right here. So once you take it out, that rotor is gonna come right off. Very simple. And this tool, what I have, is what's gonna help us basically push the axle out. I'm gonna show you guys here. There's the first one. Second one is right up here. That one's gonna be a little bit hard to get to. And the third one is located right here. If you guys could see that. So you'll need to take those out. They are size 13 millimeters. And once you take those out, this should come off fairly easy. I have loosened the 3 bolts. Now we have this sensor right here. The bottom portion comes out from here. And all you do is kind of pull this guy back and it comes down extremely easily. Now it's held by this plastic piece which connects through the metal heat shield, and essentially this is what you're gonna do. There you go. There's our sensor. So now I am going to remove the rest of the bolts and actually pull them out all the way. So we took it out, and how that's done is once you take out these 3 bolts, thankfully, it came off really easy off the axle. Some of you, I guarantee you're gonna struggle with this. If it gets kind of baked on or rusted on, you will have a hard time. That's why I had this tool ready, just in case, but pretty much didn't even need it. The other small challenge was in order to get the sensor wire, this guy to fit through this hole, had to push in the axle like this, and Dad helped push the sensor through. So now that we have this out, we are gonna be putting in the new part. Got it on. So I want to point out a few things. 1, don't forget the heat shield. And 2, I highly suggest putting in this top bolt first, because the axle will most likely be in the way if you put in the other 2 bolts first. So just get it in there. You don't have to thread it, but as long as you kind of get it in there, because right here there's not a lot of room to put the bolt in if you get the other 2 in there. And then tighten them. Got the new sensor in right here. We're gonna put the rotor on, the brake caliper, and the wheel, and we're gonna see how well it turned out.